Now, your local weather with the KX Storm Team.
And welcome back, everybody. We ended up with quite a bit of sunshine out there, particularly this morning here in Bismarck. Hope you enjoyed it. Those temperatures warmed up nicely as well. Things are changing fast out there at this time. We are down to 28 degrees, so still in Bismarck. Pretty mild out there. Look at the winds. They are beginning to pick up. Northwest of 21 miles per hour. So it feels like 15. Pretty cold, yes, but we're going to be looking at much colder temperatures. Now, right now, look at this. 12 in Williston. The temperature is plummeting up there. We're at 16 in Watford City, 18 in Minot. You can see temperatures still in the upper 20s towards the southern part of the state. Just across into the Canadian border, it is 5 in Estevan. So the cold air continues to move down. And here are your winds. And man, they are gusting quite considerably. Look at that, 30. Now, this is sustained. These aren't gusts. This is sustained winds out of the north of 30 Garrison, 28 in Minot. And the winds really beginning to pick up as well across the southern half of the state. You add the colder temperatures that are moving on in with those winds, and this is what we're looking at wind chills right now. -7 in Williston, 0 in Minot, and we're still in the teens towards the south here, but they will continue to tumble dramatically going through the day. Now, I want to show you this graphic. Up along the x-axis here, you have the wind speed, and you have the temperature through the y-axis here. So you're going to be looking at midnight tonight. The temperature will be falling to -9, the wind chill. And as we go in towards the early morning hours, this is Minot, you're going to be looking at a dangerous wind chill of -29 by tomorrow morning. Let's go ahead and do the same thing for Bismarck. Again, wind speed here, temperature out towards the y-axis there. And then as we go ahead and run this, here we go, wind chill through the night. You can see it drops to a -11 by midnight, and then as we go in towards early tomorrow morning, it will become into the dangerous category. Winds will slacken a little bit, but that temperature will continue to fall through the night. All right, here are your weather alerts. We have a winter weather advisory across the central part of the state. We have blizzard warnings out towards the east. If you're traveling out towards the east, be prepared for blizzard conditions through tomorrow morning. And then we have wind chill advisories towards the west. And that doesn't mean it's not going to get cold across the central part of the state. It's just that the winter weather advisory covers those wind chills. All right, looking at a little bit of light snow falling between Minot and Bismarck right now, but of course there's much more blowing snow out there. Here is the big picture. There is our high pressure up towards the north here, up towards the Canadian Prairie. There's our cold front moving on through right now. As it does so, it will leave a lot of cold air in its wake. There's the center of the cold air. Will be firmly in our viewing area by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, that's when the bulk of that cold air will be moving on in, with the wind chills becoming very dangerous. And we will see dangerous wind chills through much of the day tomorrow as the wind will finally start to kind of slacken a little bit by through the day tomorrow. All right, then a low pressure system moves on in through the day Friday, and we have a little bit of light snow falling, especially across western North Dakota by Thursday night, tomorrow night into early Friday morning. Not looking at much in the way of significant accumulations. All right, bottom line, here are your actual temperatures tomorrow morning. Again, looking at -10 up towards Minot, but everybody will be dropping below 0. Going ahead and taking a look at highs tomorrow, we are only getting up into the low single digits to the north, maybe only into the -3 for a high temperature in Harvey tomorrow. Low single digits to Bismarck and Linton. Out towards the west and southwest there might get into the teens. Now let's go ahead and take a look at those wind chills across the entire viewing area. This is 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Again, looking at dangerous wind chills across pretty much the entire area, but the winds will calm down a little bit through the day. But you can see with all the cold air, we're still going to be looking at wind chills below 0 pretty much across the board throughout the day tomorrow, so be prepared. Here's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures extremely cold tomorrow. It's going to be another extremely cold morning on Friday, but it does look like we'll warm up. Our attention will then shift quickly to a storm system looking to kind of brew this weekend. Now, there could be some significant accumulations of snow. There is still a question about where these accumulations will fall. Better chances for significant accumulation will be further east in the viewing area, but it does then look like we'll have some more serious Arctic air behind that system.
Yeah,
a lot going on.
Sure is. Thanks, Dave.